Morning, you guys. Driving a truck this morning. Moving a bunch of concrete. I am really scratching my head on this whole have to opt in, opt out by the 31st situation. To me, this makes absolutely no sense. I understand setting a date by which your lot would need to be cleared, but by forcing people to make a decision that they may not be ready to make yet, or that neither one of those parties are actually either ready to respond. It's not like because everyone decides to opt in or opt out that all of a sudden all the lots are going to get done. So to me, making a date like, hey, by August or September, we need every lot cleared. Okay, great. But reducing the number of people who are capable of doing it doesn't make it happen any faster. Everyone that's capable and is doing work should have an opportunity to do so, not scaring people into the Army Corps or making people make an early decision that maybe they aren't ready to make regarding how that lot's going to get cleared. So couple things opting in. If you don't have insurance for debris removal, that's probably a great reason to opt in. If you have asbestos or some sort of extremely difficult situation that's going to make it very costly and your insurance that you have isn't going to cover it, you should opt in. I'm being sarcastic here, but if you like wasting money, like, let's say you have this big insurance policy and you're going to opt in because you just think that you should or don't know that you can, or have a private contractor come to your lot, you would be opting in and have, like, for example, some people that I've run into have, $150,000 or $200,000 of debris removal. And it really only is going to cost 85 to 100 and say 20, somewhere in that neighborhood. There's no invoice, there's no estimate, there's no paperwork, nothing's provided by the Army Corps. So when you sign their document that waives all your rights to anything, and there's no going backwards, and they're only going to do what they're going to do, you're signing up for releasing the entire line item of $200,000 for much less work. And then on top of that, you're not going to get the work that you want done the way that you wanted it done, because they only do certain things. For example, your lot will be left with hardscape. Your lot will be left with anything that's outside the pad, like a jacuzzi, or anything regarding a pool, or stairs, steps, burnt trees, you name it. Anything that's not inside of that building pad is not covered. So then you have to hire someone else after that, and you had this big policy, and now you're waiving your rights to the remaining money. Can't have that work done. You're going to actually come out of pocket to get the rest of that work done. This is not making any sense. So this becomes an opt-out situation. You have the means to get the work done. You have professionals, you have contractors that are able and capable of getting the work done, and they're going to leave your lot graded flat. They're going to make sure that everything's out of the ground. They're going to make sure that your burnt fences, burnt trees, whatever it is that you guys decide together is going to be removed and then scraped and graded. That's a great reason to opt out, because you have the money personally. Another great reason is you have the insurance, and you just want it done right by the people that you're signing the contract with. Like in my case, people who work, live, and are fixtures in the community. You have my personal phone number. You know exactly where I'm at. You know who you're hiring. We come in, we do the work because we've talked about it. You've asked questions. We've met on site. You've told me what you do and what don't want to do. If there's a favorite tree left that you want behind, whatever it is, we go through like we would do a normal construction job. And I'm going to execute what you've asked me to do, because I'm working directly for you, versus like an Instacart style deployment of multiple other contractors. You don't know these people. We have no clue. As homeowners, I do live in the Palisades. We have no clue who we're hiring. Someone's going to show up and they're just going to bang it out. Now, that's great if there's no other option and we need to get all this work done. But it makes little to no sense to be scared into having to make this decision when you don't need to make that decision. You need to make a decision to get your lot cleared by a certain date, not by who. That should be open until the drop dead date. So it feels to me like there's something else going on here. I keep hearing, and I don't have cable TV. I'm basically at work all the time. I have no time for watching the news and all this stuff. I kind of get my updates through trusted people that are around that like watching the news. I don't particularly enjoy it. I think the news is great as far as it goes, but it's oftentimes very scary and alarming when I feel like it doesn't need to be. I.e., massive rainstorms are coming and then it like barely sprinkles, or, whatever. I don't want to get off on that whole thing. Bottom line is I don't have cable and I don't watch a lot of TV. I'm in the field. I'm with my guys. I'm with my clients. I'm in my zone, which is getting things done. So, sorry, they're loading the truck right now. If you want your lot cleaned up, you should have the decision to get it cleaned up by whoever you want up until the drop dead date. There's no reason anyone should be forced into making that decision pre